9 things women love but only 1% of men do. Gentlemen, are you struggling to understand what your woman truly wants? Ever wondered why some men effortlessly captivate women while others fade into the background? We're not diving into cliché moves or material flash. This is about unlocking the psychological keys that truly attract women. Today, we're revealing 9 things women love but only 1% of men do. From genuine connection to lasting attraction, we're about to elevate your game to a whole new level. So get comfortable, hit play, and prepare to learn what sets the top 1% apart. I guarantee number 7 will surprise you. Stay with me until the end of the video to find out what it is. Number 1. Unpredictable. A truly seductive and passionate man is unpredictable. He knows how to evoke strong and intense emotions in women. Do you know what the opposite of an extremely passionate man is? It's a monotonous, stagnant man who always does the same thing. He is a boring man. You can always predict what he will say or do. He always says the same things and takes women to the same places. To become a man who arouses passion and makes women crazy about you, you need to break out of the monotonous routine. Do things that women cannot predict. If you become predictable towards a woman, she will quickly lose interest in you. But of course, she will never tell you this. You will notice through her actions. She will ignore you, leave you waiting somewhere, and you will feel like she doesn't care much about you. Sometimes a woman simply disappears without explanation. Understand that if she doesn't respond to you or disappears, it's because she's not interested in you. Don't keep sending messages when she doesn't respond. You will only annoy her. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing." This means life, much like relationships, is full of unexpected twists and turns. Embrace them and use them to keep your relationship dynamic and engaging. Being unpredictable doesn't mean being unreliable. It means keeping the excitement alive by introducing new experiences and emotions. Think of it like a roller coaster ride. The unpredictability of the twists and turns keeps the adrenaline pumping. Similarly, in relationships, a little unpredictability keeps the excitement and passion alive. Imagine you're planning a date. Instead of going to the same old restaurant, surprise her with a picnic in the park or a spontaneous road trip. These little acts of spontaneity can make a huge difference. Even small surprises like leaving a note in her bag or planning a surprise movie night can make her feel special. Let's talk about real-life examples. Remember the time when you suddenly decided to take a different route home and discovered a new cafe that became your favorite spot? That's the kind of unpredictability we're talking about. It's about creating moments that are memorable and different. However, there is a fine line between being unpredictable and being erratic. The goal is to keep her guessing in a good way, not to confuse or frustrate her. It's about balance. You want to be the guy who can plan an impromptu trip, but also the one she can rely on when it matters. Remember, a little unpredictability can go a long way in making a woman fall deeply for you. So, take the plunge, embrace the unexpected, and watch how it transforms your relationships. Number 2. Taking control. Let's dive into another essential quality that only a small percentage of men truly embody: taking control. You know what one of the biggest fantasies of women is? A man who takes control. Feminine women love it when their man takes charge. So, next time you're out with a girl, don't act like you're out with your mum. For example, when you walk into a restaurant, choose where you'll sit. The right thing to say is, "Let's try over there," while pointing to the spot. Trust me, women completely surrender to a man who shows that he is in charge. Unfortunately, most men do the opposite. They let women completely dominate their lives. And I'm not just talking about a lack of attitude or assertiveness, but also allowing, even wanting, their girlfriend to control their entire life. They become reliant on their partners for decisions about what to do, how to do it, where to go, what to eat, what to buy, etc. They almost become a child to their girlfriend or wife. Don't make this mistake. Once a woman sees you as a helpless man, a man who can't make decisions and protect her, it's hard to change that impression. Besides, let's add a bit of humor and a real-life example here. Picture this. You're on a date, and she's asking where you should go for dinner. Instead of saying, "I don't know, where do you want to go?" take charge and suggest a place with confidence. If you've been paying attention, maybe you know she loves Italian food, so you say, "There's a great Italian place I've been wanting to try. Let's go there." This simple act of decisiveness can make a huge difference in how she perceives you. Here's the thing. Taking control doesn't mean being a dictator. It means knowing what you want and going for it. Women find this incredibly attractive because it demonstrates leadership and confidence. However, balance is key. Being in control also means being attentive to her needs and preferences. It's not about ignoring her wishes. It's about leading with confidence while considering her input. For instance, you might say, "How about we go to that Italian place I mentioned earlier? I think you'll love it. But if you have another place in mind, let me know." This way, you're showing leadership while still being considerate. Think about real-life scenarios where this applies. When making plans, whether it's a vacation or a simple weekend activity, take the initiative. Research options, present ideas, and make decisions. This not only shows that you are proactive, but also that you value the relationship enough to invest time and effort into planning enjoyable experiences. This balance of confidence and attentiveness can make you incredibly attractive and earn her respect and admiration. Quick poll. What's your take on men who treat their girlfriends like their mums? Drop a 1 if you think it's fine, or a 0 if you disagree. Number 3. Active listening. Let's move on to the next crucial element that women love but only a tiny fraction of men truly master: learning to listen. It's no secret that women love to talk. From a young age, girls learn to speak and express their emotions verbally much earlier than boys. This makes expressing feelings and thoughts a natural part of who they are. However, here's where most men fall short. They don't take the time to actively listen to what women have to say. But here's the big secret. The more you genuinely listen to a woman and pay attention to her words, the more positive and good feelings she will create in her mind about you. This makes her feel much more attracted to you. Now, you might be wondering, isn't listening just a matter of hearing what she's saying? Not quite. Most men only engage in passive listening, and that's where the problem lies. Let me break it down for you. Passive listening is when you just pretend to listen to what others are saying without really paying attention. It's like when you're nodding along, but your mind is somewhere else. This kind of listening doesn't make any impact, and certainly doesn't make a woman feel valued. Active listening, on the other hand, involves truly paying attention to what the woman is saying, asking questions, making eye contact, and showing agreement or understanding. This type of listening has immense power. When you do this, you show her that you value her thoughts and feelings. Let's inject a bit of Stoic wisdom here. Epictetus once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This quote perfectly captures the essence of active listening. The more you listen, the more you understand, and the stronger your connection becomes. So, how do you put this into practice? Start by being mindful in your conversations. Turn off distractions like your phone or TV when she talks. Show her through your body language that you're engaged. Nod, maintain eye contact, and occasionally summarize what she said to show you understand. Ask open-ended questions to encourage her to share more. Remember, active listening is a habit that takes time to develop, but the results are worth it. Women appreciate men who can listen without interrupting or trying to fix their problems immediately. They want to feel understood and valued. By mastering the art of listening, you'll set yourself apart from the majority of men and become someone she feels deeply connected to. Number 4. Don't be overly respectful. Moving on from the art of active listening, let's delve into another surprising yet crucial aspect of what women love, but only a few men truly understand. Yes, you heard that right. The third thing women want is a man who doesn't respect them too much. Now, before you jump to conclusions, let's clarify what this really means. The biggest mistake most men make is treating the woman they care about the same way they treat their sisters or mothers. You often hear phrases like respect women, open the car door for her, give her flowers, and countless romantic comedies teaching men to be almost subservient to women. And yes, there's truth in showing basic respect and kindness. However, if you really want to charm and captivate a woman to the point where she wants to date you, or even just have a casual relationship, you need to know how to play with her emotions. Be bolder and show through actions what you truly desire. These are things a man who is too respectful will never do. Tease her, touch her playfully, and you will be more than just a friend to women. Understand that I'm not telling you to be disrespectful or rude to women. Just don't be overly respectful or what people often call sappy towards women. Don't put them on a pedestal. It's the classic case of the nice guy who never gets the girl. Why? Because being overly respectful often comes off as insincere or lacking confidence. Think about it this way. Women, like everyone else, appreciate a bit of mystery and challenge. They enjoy a man who can assert his desires confidently without being overbearing. If your thoughts and actions are always about appeasing and not upsetting, you lose that spark of authenticity and boldness that women find attractive. Let's inject some humor here. Picture this. You're at a fancy dinner and she mentions she likes a particular dessert. Instead of immediately agreeing and ordering it, you could say with a smirk, "Well, I was going to get that, but now I have to choose something else just to keep you on your toes." It's playful, it's bold, and it keeps the interaction lively. Women also appreciate when men can handle their darker, bolder sides. Every woman has both an angelic princess side and a daring, adventurous side. You need to know how to nurture both sides at the right time. This doesn't mean being aggressive or disrespectful, but rather showing that you're not afraid to embrace and even enjoy the complexities of her personality. Being bold doesn't mean being rude or dismissive. It means confidently expressing your desires, teasing her playfully, and not being afraid to challenge her in a fun and engaging way. This kind of behavior shows that you're a confident, assertive man who knows what he wants and isn't afraid to go after it. Stay tuned for the next segment, where we'll discuss another essential trait that makes women fall head over heels. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Number 5. Dress to impress. Moving forward from taking control, let's talk about another aspect that only a small percentage of men truly master: dressing better. This might sound superficial at first, but trust me, it's much more profound than you think. Imagine you meet an amazing woman. She takes care of herself, gets her hair and nails done, spends a lot on her appearance, buys makeup, tans, works out, studies. She does everything a high-value woman does. Now picture this. She sets up a date and the guy shows up in a football jersey, shorts and flip-flops. Honestly, do you think the woman will be attracted to this guy? Of course not. Learning how to dress well is crucial. Investing in your appearance is almost like a cheat code for attraction. It signals that you respect yourself and the people you meet. Dressing well isn't about buying expensive clothes or specific brands. It's about wearing clothes that fit well, are clean, and suit the occasion. You'll get ahead of others because you'll eliminate most of the competition just by the simple habit of dressing well. Dressing well is like armor. It gives you confidence and makes a strong first impression. Think about job interviews, important meetings, or social gatherings. The first thing people notice is how you present yourself. This applies doubly in dating. Women appreciate a man who looks like he has his life together, and dressing well is a visible indicator of that. But dressing well doesn't mean you have to follow every fashion trend. Find a style that suits you and stick with it. If you're unsure where to start, keep it simple. A well-fitted shirt, a good pair of jeans, and clean shoes. These basics can go a long way. And remember, grooming is part of dressing well. A neat haircut, clean nails, and a pleasant scent complement your outfit and enhance your overall appearance. Studies have shown that dressing well can significantly boost your confidence and self-esteem. When you look good, you feel good. This increased confidence makes you more attractive to others. It's a cycle that starts with the simple act of caring about how you look. Another real-life tip: observe the environment you're in and dress accordingly. If you're going to a casual hangout, dress casually but neatly. For a more formal setting, step up your game with a blazer or a nice dress shirt. Adaptability in your dressing shows that you're thoughtful and considerate of the occasion, another trait women find attractive. Dressing well is more than just about clothes. It's about respect for yourself and the people around you. It's about confidence, self-expression, and making a lasting impression. By improving your style, you signal that you care about the details and are someone worth noticing. So, invest in your wardrobe and watch how it transforms your interactions and relationships. Number 6. Sincere compliments. Let's discuss another powerful yet often overlooked aspect of attraction: sincere compliments. Complimenting might seem straightforward, but there's an art to it that only a few men truly master. When done right, compliments can significantly enhance your relationships and make a lasting impression. First, let's talk about the importance of specificity in compliments. Generic compliments like "you look nice" are easily forgotten. But when you notice and comment on unique features, it shows that you are paying attention and genuinely appreciate the person. For example, instead of saying "nice dress," you might say, "that color looks amazing on you and really brings out your eyes." This level of detail shows thoughtfulness and makes the compliment more meaningful. Next, let's address the balance of frequency and authenticity. Compliments should be sincere and not overused. If you shower someone with compliments constantly, they may start to feel insincere or lose their impact. The key is to ensure that each compliment is genuine and relevant to the moment. This authenticity can make each compliment feel special and valuable. Humor can also play a role in making compliments feel more natural. For instance, if she's wearing a new hairstyle, you might say with a playful smile, "That new hairstyle is dangerous. You're going to have people turning heads all day." This kind of light-hearted compliment adds a fun twist while still being sincere. The impact of sincere compliments on self-esteem and relationship satisfaction cannot be overstated. Psychological studies have shown that receiving genuine compliments boosts self-esteem and enhances feelings of connection and appreciation in relationships. When someone feels valued and recognized, it strengthens the emotional bond and fosters a positive atmosphere. To make your compliments even more impactful, combine them with actions. For instance, if you compliment her on her talent in cooking, follow it up by suggesting a cooking date where you can both try new recipes together. This not only reinforces your compliment but also creates an opportunity for shared experiences and deeper connection. Don't hold back on giving compliments. They don't cost anything, and you don't lose anything by giving them. But a sincere compliment can turn a girl's bad day around and make it much brighter. Number 7. Say no. The 7th thing you should do is say no to her. Women often test men to ensure they are with the right guy. Some of these tests involve asking for unreasonable things just to see a man's limits. Many men end up doing everything women want and become the ones considered pushovers. You might think women like men who do everything they want, but that's very wrong. Women appreciate men who try to please them, but they love men even more who know how to set boundaries and say no. Pay attention to this. Women lose interest in you when they realize their world revolves solely around them. Scarcity creates desire. A diamond, like anything rare, is more attractive than things that are always available. When something is always available, you always have access to it and don't feel a strong desire for it. You need to do the same. You need to put yourself first in life. Learn to say no to people, especially women. Focus on yourself and prioritize your goals. It's completely normal to help others, talk to women, or assist people. But as soon as you start neglecting your own needs to serve others, you become a low-value man. Just like the men who comment on women's photos with words like beautiful, you need to distinguish yourself from other men. Be a diamond. Be rare and scarce. Learn to say no to certain requests. Women will start seeing you as a high-value man. Once you put them second, they'll become more attracted to you because you'll be scarce, unlike other men. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher, wisely said, "Never esteem anything as of advantage to you that will make you break your word or lose your self-respect." This means maintaining your self-respect and integrity, even if it means saying no. When you say no, you are respecting your own boundaries and not compromising your values or self-worth for the sake of pleasing others. Here's a real-life example. Imagine you're dating someone who constantly asks for favors, pushing your boundaries. Instead of always saying yes, assertively say no when it's necessary. For instance, if she asks you to cancel your plans to do something trivial for her, politely decline and explain that you have prior commitments. This not only shows that you value your time, but also that you're not easily manipulated. Think about the concept of scarcity in economic terms. Scarcity increases value. If you are always available and willing to do anything asked of you, your value diminishes. However, when you are selective and assertive, your value increases. You become someone worth pursuing and respecting. A man who knows his own limits and when to stop will earn a woman's higher trust. Trust me, you'll become an unforgettable ideal role model. Number 8. Prioritize personal development. It's surprising, but one thing women really want from men is for them to prioritize their own personal development first. Develop in many areas so that man becomes independent, self-sufficient, and talented. A healthy and balanced relationship is one where both partners can grow together and uplift each other. This way, he can be the man they can rely on, depend on, and trust. Whether it's learning new skills, pursuing a passion, or working on your physical fitness, self-improvement activities keep you dynamic and interesting. For example, you might take up a new hobby like painting, enroll in a professional development course, or commit to a regular workout routine. These activities not only enhance your skills but also boost your confidence and self-esteem. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." This quote underscores the importance of taking action towards becoming the best version of yourself. Instead of debating or contemplating, actively engage in self-improvement. Next, consider how personal growth can be a shared journey. Sharing development experiences with your partner can strengthen your bond and create lasting memories. Engage in activities that allow you to grow together. For instance, you could join a cooking class, start a fitness challenge, or even take up a new language together. These shared experiences not only foster mutual growth but also deepen your connection. By embarking on these journeys together, you create a supportive environment where both of you can thrive. Inspiring and motivating your partner is another vital aspect of prioritizing personal development. Encourage each other's growth and celebrate successes, no matter how small. For example, if she's preparing for an important presentation, help her practice and boost her confidence. Similarly, share your goals with her and let her be your cheerleader. This mutual encouragement fosters a positive and supportive relationship dynamic. Psychologically, personal development has significant benefits. It keeps you engaged and motivated, reduces stress, and improves overall well-being. When you focus on self-improvement, you bring positive energy into your relationship. This enthusiasm is contagious and can inspire your partner to pursue her own growth. Together you become a power couple, continually pushing each other towards greater heights. Number 9. Comfortably express emotions. The most surprising lesson today is that women always hope men can easily express their emotions. This might seem counterintuitive in a world that often equates masculinity with stoicism and emotional restraint, but embracing vulnerability is a powerful way to deepen connections and build trust. First, let's address the misconception that men must always hide their emotions. Society often teaches men that displaying emotions is a sign of weakness. However, showing vulnerability is actually a sign of strength and confidence. Vulnerable situations might include admitting fears, sharing personal struggles, or expressing genuine feelings about a relationship. For example, admitting you're nervous about a new job or sharing a personal loss can be incredibly powerful. Balancing vulnerability with strength means acknowledging these emotions while also demonstrating resilience and the ability to handle challenges. Next, let's explore how sharing emotions fosters intimacy and builds trust. Being honest about your feelings creates a safe space for your partner to do the same. This mutual openness deepens your connection and strengthens the relationship. If you're feeling overwhelmed, talking about it with your partner can help you both understand and support each other better. It's important to show vulnerability without appearing weak, which can be achieved by expressing your emotions clearly and calmly. Instead of saying, "I'm scared and don't know what to do," you might say, "I'm feeling a bit anxious about this situation, but I'm working on a plan to handle it." Building on this, empathy and understanding are crucial components of emotional vulnerability. Empathetic responses could involve actively listening, validating their emotions, and offering comfort. If your partner shares that they've had a tough day, instead of offering solutions right away, you might say, "I'm sorry to hear that. It sounds really tough. Do you want to talk about it?" This shows that you're there to support and understand them. Developing and expressing empathy can be enhanced through simple techniques. Practice active listening, where you fully focus on the speaker and acknowledge their feelings. Reflect back what you've heard to ensure understanding and show that you're engaged. Ask open-ended questions to encourage deeper sharing. By being open about your feelings and supporting your partner in theirs, you can foster a deeper, more meaningful connection. And there you have it, gentlemen. 9 powerful secrets that only the top 1% of men know and use to attract women. Remember, it's not about flashy moves or material possessions. It's about understanding and tapping into the deep-rooted psychological triggers that truly matter. By being unpredictable, actively listening, setting boundaries, and showing emotional vulnerability, you set yourself apart from the crowd. Prioritizing personal development and dressing to impress are just as crucial in this journey. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Drop a comment below on which tip you're excited to try first, or if you have any other questions. And of course, subscribe to our channel for more insights and advice. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more content to help you become the best version of yourself.